Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dana. If you guys are new here, if you are an existing fan, well guess what, we have just welcomed our beautiful baby girl into the world, Ava. And oh my god, when I tell you, I went through a tremendous list of things trying to decide, oh my god, which items should we get, which items we shouldn't get. So you guys, this video is definitely special and near and dear to my heart because we are going to cut right to the chase. We are going to go through the must-haves, or at least the must-haves that work so well with me and my husband and this newborn coming into our family, and just trying to figure out what really works for us during this time. So without further ado, you guys, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you are not joined yet, what are you waiting for? You guys are fam. Come on in, take a seat. And also make sure you hit a thumbs up if you like videos like this. So without further ado, you guys, let's get right into it. I think I'm crazy. All right, you guys, so this first item was the Holy Grail. Nobody talks about when you have a newborn baby and they're so small, there is almost very odd places in the house where you like, okay, I need to set her down somewhere, but I don't really know where to set her down. You don't want to set her on the couch. It can have chemicals in the couches. You don't want to set them like just somewhere random. So this first item is called the Snuggle Me Organic Lounger. When I tell you guys, this was like her favorite item and our favorite item, because when she feels sleepy or like after we feed her, we lay her down in the snuggler. It's supposed to hug you, almost as if like she's back in the belly again, and the babies just love it. Now, this is one thing that the girlies have been buying, have not been really talking about it, but I've been seeing it almost in every reel, okay? Every baby reel I've seen at some point, every YouTube video I've seen it at some point in a video, and I found it, and by the second week, I was like, I gotta get it, because like she would be like, okay, uncomfortable in certain things. And of course, this is something that you will watch her or you watch your baby while you're up. It's definitely not something you will leave them alone in. But this thing has been the most beautifulest thing. She loves how it snugs her on each side of her body. And we just love the way it looks. It comes in multiple colors. It is going for like $108, $109 at Target. So make sure you guys check that out. Okay, you guys, this next item was the Holy Grail, and I did not know it was gonna be the Holy Grail, but it was the Holy Grail. Okay, one thing about when you have a baby, you're gonna be changing diapers. I don't care how you don't like it, I don't care what you're talking about. The main feature is you're gonna be changing diapers morning, noon, night. Okay, you guys, this item is the Delta Children changing table. This was something that I got as a gift from my auntie Cynthia and family at the baby shower. When I tell you, it was the best thing that ever happened. Okay, I'm definitely gonna put up a video or a picture of how I set it up. So me and my husband literally just decided to take out the bassinet, put the bassinet in the room with us, because a newborn baby for at least about 3 months or 6 months going to be in the room with you, because you just want to be close to them. But we put her changing table where her bed is supposed to go, because you're going to be doing more of changing table things before she even use her actual bed. Okay, so we love that we put that up first. It has so much room and storage at the bottom of this thing, so I just went and bought some like containers from Home Goods, put all of the things, the grab and go things that I know I need, like her diapers, her diaper creams, okay, her bibs, anything that like did she spill milk, her burping cloths. We also put like her shampoos, things that I quickly grab, just quickly grab and go to keep it functioning, keep us moving throughout the day. I put them all on the bottom so that way I can just grab and go, change her diaper, and just keep it moving. It was the best thing that we ever did. So if you want something easy, simple, and you know you need a laid out spread, nobody really don't have time to keep pulling out drawers, this changing table has so much room at the bottom of it that you can turn into your grab and go stand. Okay, and so this one comes in like black and white color, I think, if I'm not mistaken, but it retails for like $100. That was the best gift that we could have ever gotten, because we use this thing literally all the freaking time. Okay, yes. Okay, so next let's go into the feeding time, you guys. Okay, so one thing about when you're feeding your child, you definitely want to warm up that milk. One of the things that's been a lifesaver for me and Marvin, we have 2 baby bottle warmers, okay, that we love to pieces. Okay, we got one that's upstairs for in the middle of the night. We got one that's downstairs for when we're on the first floor, and that is the Baby Breeza milk warmer. Okay, one thing that I love about the Baby Breeza milk warmer is that it's not just for formula milk. It's also if you're a mom that's breastfeeding and you're pumping and you just want to warm up the milk real quick. If it's frozen or even if it's refrigerated, it will not kill the nutrients that's in the breast milk. That is so important that some people understand, depending on how you heat up breast milk, if it's too hot, it can kill the nutrients in the bottle, and you don't want that. It's gonna pretty much not be serving any purpose if you burn all of the nutrients out, because it's good for the baby, okay? So me and Marvin love Baby Breeza. It has like 4 different settings for a glass bottle, for a plastic bottle, and if you actually got it in the actual pouch. If it's in the freezer, you can drop it in there, hit the button, and it literally, I think it takes us about maybe 3 minutes to warm up her bottle or whatever. But we love this thing. We have taken it to the hotel with us, okay? It is a lifesaver. So make sure you guys check that out at Target. All right, you guys, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of tip. Ooh, she get mad. You guys, I got Miss Ava over here in the corner with Daddy while he bottle feeding her real quick, and she fussy. But you guys, one of the tips that I've learned and me and my husband learned to make our lives easier is that midnight shift. Even if you have to buy multiple items to get through the night, do that. One of the things that we bought was a refrigerator. So we already have a refrigerator downstairs. Everybody got a refrigerator, right? But we bought a refrigerator, a smaller refrigerator upstairs, that I put my milk in there, that if I pump in the middle of the night, instead of me running downstairs being tired, I'll throw it right there in the refrigerator in her room. Or we'll take the bottles for the midnight shift and put it in the refrigerator. So instead of us running downstairs to get the bottles, we can just go to this little portable refrigerator in her room, grab it out. Guess what? The second bottle warmer is upstairs. Pop that in there and feed her, and she just smooth sailing, okay? All right, so for this next item, this is for my breast pumping, breastfeeding mamas, okay? And when I tell you guys, the market is saturated with so many pumps, this was anxiety prone. This was one thing that drove me bonkers, okay? We literally had to do really, really deep reviews. We had to really dig in to find out which pump I felt and me and my husband felt that would really work for me, because again, I've never breastfed ever. I've never pumped before. So this is a first for me, okay? But we actually found the best one, which is the Mom Cozy M5 double hands-free breast pump set. When I tell you guys, I love this breast pump, okay? Let me tell you why. Because when I first started breastfeeding, I was in the hospital, of course, and it was the one that's attached to the actual tubes. And nothing, no shade against if you guys like the tube one, that's totally fine. For me, that midnight, and I had to, at some point you kind of got to keep doing it to get your milk supply up. In order for me to hit those pumps for the midnight, I had to have something that was like hands-free. But I felt like I pulled more out as far as my milk supply with this one than any other pump that I had used. So this one actually comes with a carrier, which is brilliant. I can't even tell you how many times me and Marvin have left. We have went to hotel rooms, had visit people, and they have a carrier that comes with it. I love that, okay? They also have a timer. So typically I breast pump for 30 minutes. You don't have to pump for 30 minutes, but that's the only way I can empty out my breast completely in order for it to get like keep supply going or whatever. But this has a timer on there, so you can see when it times out, and the 30 minutes is the timer where it cuts off. So if you fall asleep, no worries, it's gonna shut right off. You're totally fine. Also, another thing that I love about this one is, again, it's charge both of them. I think I got probably about quite a few pumps before I had to charge again. And I love that because it's just easy on the go. I don't have to worry about any issues for that. And it has multiple levels as far as like speeds of how it pumps the milk out. Okay, that is a bonus because you can turn it down if the pump is too aggressive for you, or you can turn it up if you feel like you're totally fine. So it's totally up to you. It definitely depends on the person. Okay, so you guys make sure you check that out. Also, that one is retail now at Target for about $200, $199. give or take. So make sure you guys check that out. All right, you guys. So this next item was such a big deal for me and my husband. One thing that when we were in the NICU, they had recliner chairs. They had like gliders for when I would hold Ava and we would have her in our arms. We would just do skin to skin. We were in a recliner chair, and it helped so much because let me tell you something, you're very sore. I had a C-section, and so therefore I was still trying to heal. And oh my God, even Marvin, his arm was getting tired sometimes, just like standing there holding. So we made it a big deal that we had to get a glider, a recliner chair, some sort of rocker chair. So when we're feeding her at home, it can be comfortable and it could just be a really good time, a bonding time. And sometimes it's hard for you to enjoy the moments if you're not in the posture or a good chair that does not make you feel uncomfortable. Okay, so this item right here is the Bonzi Home recliner chair. It's a swivel rocker recliner chair with USB port. It's 23-2 wide seat. Is fixed lumbar support, upholstery, glider chair for nursery living room. Okay, when I tell you this chair is the best, it has, again, your charge. So many times my phone was dead. My phone stayed dead pretty much. But when I'm sitting there with her, I can just plug my phone in, set it right there, and I'm good to go. It has a recliner where you can lift your legs up. And sometimes at night, in the middle of the night when I am feeding her, I need my legs to be elevated so she can lay on me really good. Sorry. Yes, there's her in the background, you guys. So trying to like, you know, lay her back and we can have like skin to skin that way. And then they also have a rocker. So when you pull the chair in, you can rock back and forth. So it has all of the three things. It also turns around. Me and Marvin literally love that chair. It makes bonding time with her so much better, so good. And like I said, we all love it. Okay, you guys. So remember, we're talking about items that change, are game changers, that helps tremendously during this time, especially with a newborn baby. And one of those items is the diaper caddy. Okay, so this diaper caddy I created, it's called a diaper caddy. I got it from Target. Okay, it was so cute. I love the way it looked. But what I put in the caddy, I put diapers. I put the diaper cream in there. I put the baby wipes in there. The rash cream is what I'm really referring to. If you want to put a passy, her pacifiers, multiple pacifiers in there, you can do that as well. If you want to put something for yourself, so I put my nipple cream for when I pump inside of there. Anything that kind of like you need to grab and go. And sometimes me and Marvin is upstairs and sometimes we're downstairs. We carry that diaper caddy with us everywhere. It makes our life so much easier. Okay, so if you want to make it a little bit easier on you and your mate, make you a diaper caddy. Okay, so this diaper caddy we got from Target, and I think it retailed for about $18 or so, give or take. And it was just so cute. I thought it was cute the way it looked, and then once I put all the items in there and we started using it, I was like, oh, this was a lifesaver. In the middle of the night, you don't want to be running trying to grab. You got the diaper cream over here, you got the diapers over here, you got this over there. No, we keep everything in one place. Her baby monitor for her temperature, we keep in there in one place so we know where to go to get it when it's time, you guys. All right, you guys, so this next item is a major item as well. One of the things that you're going to be doing is doing a whole lot of baths. Okay, I watched Ava God, since she came home so many times, and one of the things that I did not want to do is to bend over the tub, my back hurting, trying to give her a bath in the tub. That is so like draining. Okay, so we actually got this gift as a baby shower gift, and it was the best gift that I found. It was so amazing. So this is the Fisher Price 4-in-1 sling and seat tub, and it comes in white and blue. And when I tell you, this little girl, it's almost like she in a jacuzzi. It's so cute. It's so adorable watching her just sitting there. She just cooling and just sitting in the tub. She loves baths because of this thing, and it makes it so much easier on me and her dad. We're just able to fill the tub up. We set her right there on the countertop and we just wash her up and just have a family moment or whatever, and just wash her hair, do all of the things, dry her off, and she is knocked out. Okay, knocked out cold. this also helps them soothe and really relax in the tub. It relaxes them. If you have a baby who has like gas or colic, this helps them a lot. The warm water soothes them. So we love this. It's also a like little pour out like shower bottle that you can fill up, and we love that when it comes to washing her hair. She loves it so much. So this actual tub is from Target, and it retails for $44.99. This was a major gift that we love so much, because again, it doesn't cause us any headache. Again, I didn't want to bend over a tub to wash her up, and this makes it such a joy time to give her a bath. So since we are on the tub items, you guys, one of the things that I love so much is the Frida Baby Derma Flake Fixer 3-step cradle cap system. Okay, so it's really just a sponge on one side and a comb on the other side that you can wash your baby's hair with. One of the things I noticed when Ava came home, she still had a little bit of flakes. She still had a little bit of like skin that was still in her scalp. And of course, you don't want to pick at it. You don't want to do any of those. But I noticed that each time I washed her with this item, it loosened it up to now she don't have anything in her scalp at all. And oh my God, it was so gentle on their head. You have to remember that babies have soft spots. So this was the perfect item that did not push her scalp as much, but it allowed me to wash her hair and really sud up the soap in her hair. She just really loved it. I loved it as well. It's such a great item. I don't know who thought about this, but they were brilliant for this. It also came with a comb and again a part where you can just hang it on to let it air dry out. So you guys make sure you check that out. Okay, you guys, let's talk sleeping time. All right, so the item that we decided to get for Ava was the Fisher-Price Baby Bedside Sleeper Luminate Bassin with sound detection plus customizable lights, music, and sounds for newborn 0 months and up. When I tell you guys, this was such a cute but affordable item because the other bassins that had these features on it was through the roof as far as prices. Okay, it was ridiculous. Fisher-Price met us like right there in the middle. Okay, again, she loves the white noise at night. Like, it's almost to where she needs to hear some sort of sound. So me and Marvin uses that white noise button all the time. It gives like little frogs, cricket noises, and she just goes straight to sleep. It has illuminating light, so every time you step near the crib, the bottom part of the light, not the light that's in her face, the light that's under the bassin pops on. That's brilliant because again, it's so dark at night. You don't want to flash on all the lights and wake the baby up, but it also has a light that's inside the actual sleeper. If you need to see her, you can press the button. It has music that it can play to soothe the baby. It also has a vibration in there. Okay, so it depends on the baby. Sometimes she likes it, sometimes she don't, but it really just depends on the baby, him or herself, if they like it. But that is an option on this. A lot of the other ones, really the price is up when they got all of these features included. Okay, so I love that Fisher-Price met us halfway, and it's retailed for $126, and then we got this off of the Amazon. It was actually a gift from my sister-in-law, and we were so grateful for it because that was the last thing, literally the last thing that me and Marvin definitely needed for her. All right, you guys, so the next thing on the list of must-haves, this is definitely a must-have because I'm gonna tell you guys my stress worrier. Okay, when she was in a NICU, she was hooked up to all these monitors just to make sure that she was breathing and make sure that she was up. And definitely it was things that she did not really need once she got to a certain point because she was doing so well. But seeing her with all those monitors, I'm like, I gotta watch her. I need to make sure that she's okay. And so my husband actually found this monitor on Amazon, you guys. I'm gonna definitely pop up the picture of what it is. But this monitor is so great because it connects to your phone, so you can literally hear her, or you can cut the mic off, or you can cut the mic on. We definitely had a mic on all the time. You can move the camera, like you can move it around. Like if she wiggle or do something, you can move it up and down. It's a night vision camera, which means sometimes we hear her and it sounds like she's making like something is covering her mouth noises, but it's really just her doing like what babies do. They grunt, or they make all types of different noises that I didn't know they do, but she does. Okay, and so guess what? I can look on my phone and I can see her and I'm like, oh, she's okay. She's fine. When I tell you guys, before this monitor was here, I was jumping up like every 10 minutes. My husband was like, Dana, she's okay. I was jumping up every 10 minutes like, is she breathing? Is she okay? Oh my God, is she alive? It's okay. Okay. It was hilarious. Like, it wasn't funny then because I was losing a lot of sleep, okay? Already on top of what we already was losing sleep. But when I tell you, this helped me so much. So now I'm so calm. If I'm downstairs, I got the monitor sitting up on the counter. I'm watching her the entire time. You can also talk on the monitor. And again, it's so many monitors out on the market. That was another item that me and him was like, we don't know which one again. We don't know which one will work well. This one is brilliant. It sends notices to your phone when she's moving or like when there's some sort of movement so that you can get up and check on her or do any of those things. So we love, love, love this monitor. So make sure you guys check it out. All right, you guys, so this next one is a goodie one, okay? This one I actually got from my god sisters, okay? They had their babies, which is their boys, and during the time they were little, they had congestion, and I am going through it with Ava right now, and I have to be so careful. I'm not for sure. At the time, I didn't know what to use, what would work. So my sister recommends Frida Baby Nasal Aspirator, and it's a nose and snot sucker. So all natural saline spray as well. So it has a saline spray that you can spray up the baby's nose to loosen up and clear the ways a little bit. And then it has like this little sucker that it can suck the snot out. And when I tell you, it was the only thing that worked with her. I have to be careful with what I use because she was preemie, and I have to be careful because she just has a very tiny nose. The one that they give you from the hospital just was not working at all. Okay, and it helps for like if they have spit up and maybe the milk go through the nose. It definitely helps get that fluid or whatever it is behind her nose, okay, you guys? And so I was so grateful because my sister ended up buying it for me, and oh my God, it was definitely a needed item, okay? We love it and we use it all the time, you guys. All right, you guys, this is it. This is a list of our must-haves, you guys. When I tell you, it has truly made our lives a whole lot easier, especially with our bundle of joy. So I know that it's going to make you guys' life a little bit easier, right? And so make sure you hit a thumbs up if you like these types of videos. That way your girl know to keep them coming. And also make sure you hit that subscribe button, you guys. We are family. Come on in and take a seat. You definitely don't want to miss what we got coming up next, okay? So until next time, you guys. Bye.